Greetings all, Vanna here for Cancer's weekend message. Cancer, I hope you guys had a good week so far. The first card that has come out for you is the Eight of Crystals in reverse. I feel like this weekend it's going to be very important for my Cancers out there to take some time to rest. Even if all you can take is an hour, make it a priority. Tell your family, like, hey, I need like an hour to myself. And there might be a negative reaction, but they have no right to have that reaction against you. Especially if it has been you carrying so much of the burden and so much of the weight, so much of the responsibilities of running the home, running the business, even if it is just running your own life. I mean, being a human being is exhausting. There's bills and taking care of yourself, keeping yourself clean, social responsibilities, the judgment of other people. It can be damn near overwhelming. And it's so important that you have the awareness in yourself to know when you are feeling bad, so that you can separate yourself, so that you can de-stim, so that you can recover from your panic attack. The Ace of Pentacles is coming out for you, or the Ace of Diamonds, apologies. It is the Pentacles of this deck, being related to the earthly realms and everything such as home stability, jobs, things like that. The Ace of Diamonds is the introduction or the gift to a new beginning or a new lifestyle. The beginning steps of, like, you kind of just moved to New York, you got to get to your apartment kind of thing. I would personally never do that because I am entirely too stimulated by large groups of people and need clean nature. But, you know, you do you. Whatever it is, this new beginning of your life is becoming, Cancer, it's going to lead to the fulfillment that your heart truly desires. Whatever that may be. Not everyone wants a romantic, passionate love. Some people just want to be married to their best friend and never engage in any activities at all. Some people never want to be married at all and just want to have a life with their best friends and animals. Whatever happiness and fulfillment looks like to you, the opportunities coming in the next few months, the next few days and weeks, what you are actively building right now is going to be the foundation of all of this. So if you are wanting this dream fantasy reality, start thinking about it. Write a short story, draw it out, put it into the physical, so spirit has something to work with. Because once you begin the journey of co-creation, you truly understand how blessed and connected we are. It's not just work, I have to make this all happen, and pray, God, give this to me. It's both of those things. Working with God and Spirit, Jesus, universe, whoever it is you feel most comfortable talking to. It could just be your grandma. It could be your pet that you lost as a child. Whoever you feel comfortable talking to on your spirit team is your connection to them, is your tether. And if you know no one, talk to your higher self, because that person is always there. The part of your soul that is still connected to Source is always there. Whatever you need, whatever you wish, speak to them and be ready to do the work to make it happen in your life. Because that's the thing, Spirit isn't going to just bring it down on a silver platter to be presented to you like, here, $1 million in a working business, go forth, my child. No, they're going to make sure you have the ability to do what you are asking to do. So they're going to throw challenges in front of you. They're going to throw tests. They're going to pull things back from your past to make sure you've learned your lessons, and you have to maintain your awareness of what it is you're doing, but also be able to change. It's difficult, I know. I'm speaking from my own experience. It is very difficult. The Knight of Diamonds, it will take time. Maybe longer than you are wanting it to, but it will take time. And it will be so very worth it on the end, because you, Cancer, will learn so much about yourself on the other side of it. Because there is an imbalance to the world right now. Someone is not having the time to focus on themselves. Someone is not having the energy or even the permission And so Spirit is coming in to remove whatever this something is. And I want you to be ready to let it go, because sometimes we hang on to something that is painful to us simply because it is all we know. But my love, you have to let that go so Spirit can bring in what you are truly meant to have. You have the Manatee. Accept the situation rather than fighting to change it. Accept that you can't control everything that is going on. The only thing that you can't control is how you are reacting to something and what you're going to do next. Don't be mad at yourself because you didn't know something. Do your best until you know better, and then do better. Take a time to listen compassionately to those you love, especially your family members. Someone might voice a concern or bring up something about, say you're just like talking about like, oh, I want to run this business, and they bring up something that, you know, could be a concern. It's not that they don't believe in you or trying to discourage you, but there is an air of caution to be heard sometimes. The mountain goat states, there is something out of balance in your life, and do whatever you need to do to correct it. I would agree with that. Mountain goats are incredibly resilient. They can stand almost on a near 90-degree angle, defying gravity and physics. Both them bitches have been after my ass all my life. But, my love, there's truly something wonderful about what you are going into. I just feel this sad hesitancy of, like, someone who doesn't want to let go of something that they already have. Face the problems head on with confidence and courage, and you will emerge victorious. With the Boar card. And the platypus says, stop complaining and focus your attention on the blessings in your life. Well, the platypus is savage. But I think we could all gather that from watching Phineas and Ferb as a child. Ooh, humpback whale. Music is essential to your healing, whether it is singing, playing, or listening. Ooh, I love that. Music is so important to myself because it's one of the only ways I can get this train wreck to calm down and focus on something. Because I feel like some of the cancers out there could be in a very similar situation to at least what my brain goes through, between the entertainment that I was recently watching, to the personal issues that I'm trying to work on, to the household things that need to be taken care of, to the creatures I take care of. And it's just like everything is bouncing off the walls in here, and music can really help settle the noise or be exactly what you need to express the frustration and energy that builds up inside of you during these angry and confusing times, because you are like a sponge. You hold all of the energy from the environments, and if you do not release it, if you do not get it out, it has nowhere else to go. It stays inside of you and becomes a blockage, becomes an abscess or a dis-ease that becomes a disease. Music can be an incredible way to express out a frustrating, angry emotion without having to drown yourself in it. Because you can play the song, turn music up, and do your weird ass dance and blare it out, and you may feel a lot better. I know I do when I feel a lot better, and it's just like screaming in the car a lyric of a song. And like I've had to do that, like that, those big expulsions of energies. But if you have to separate yourself from people to do that, you have to separate yourself from people to do that. And I don't know if this is an autistic thing or just energy. If it becomes too much, you have to have the awareness to know when to separate yourself, Cancer. You have to take care of yourself because you're worth it. And I want to see what you can do.